So Undersecretary Bonney, I want to ask you, the fire program at the Forest Service is consuming a larger percentage of the overall forest budget every year. Last year, for the first time, the Forest Service spent more than half its budget on fire activities, and in 2025, the fire program is expected to consume 2/3 of the budget. Obviously, this cuts out money, it crowds out money for non-fire related programs, recreational programs, personal firewood use permits, which are so important in New Mexico, road and trail maintenance, forest restoration, and watershed health. So I want to ask you, does this draft that we're discussing today do anything to address the growth over time in that 10-year average?
No, it doesn't. It just addresses the first problem I talked about in my testimony, fire borrowing.
So if we fix the fire borrowing, but don't fix the growth in the 10-year average and don't take into account the continued changes we're seeing in climate, what does that mean for the non-fire programs at the Forest Service over time?
So I think, as you point out, the biggest impediment right now to the Forest Service getting more work done, more restoration work, is a lack of capacity. 39% fewer employees across the agency in the non-fire side versus the fire side of the organization. And it's affecting everything, as you point out. And to your specific point on restoration, if we want to get more work done, we have to solve this problem.
We have got to figure this out, because we have projects all over in forests across New Mexico where the community has come to a generalized consensus about what needs to be done. The relationships with the Forest Service are positive. People generally agree on what we need to be done, and oftentimes much of the planning has been done, but we can't get the funding because we're spending it all on firefighting. And we've got to find a way to move that back over time.